All kinds of robots we are going to discuss today, and we'll see how the robots are helpful to the human beings and what wonders they are doing all around the world. Let us see today. And for that, you have to open your Global English page number 120. 120. Shh. 120 of Global English. 120 of your Global English. Make it fast. Robots can go to places where it is hard for people to go. They can take photos, they can measure things, or they can collect samples for scientists to study. You can see a machine here in the photo. It is clearly showing that, yeah, it has been sent to the space to collect some samples. Robots with wheels have explored the moon and the planet Mars. Some robots have gone deep into the ocean to explore plants and animals that live there. They have looked for old ships on the ocean floor. See, children, here, deep inside the ocean, can we go deep inside the ocean? It is very dangerous. So robots are being sent there. They have been sent down deep inside the ocean to find the different types of plants, different types of animals who live there. Yes. And we are able to know about them. Not only that, robots with wheels, you can see here in the picture, robots with wheels have explored the moon. They have gone into the moon. Yeah. And Mars planet also. And they have collected some samples from their mud, soil, so that scientists can do experiments on it and they can find out whether the life can survive or not, whether it supports the life or not. Robots can go into the dangerous places also. For example, there is a burning building. Can you go and save the people? We have seen a movie, Robo Chitti, Rajinikanth's Chitti movie. Chitti the robot. You have seen in that there was a burning building and Chitti the robo went inside the building and he saved the people. Have you seen? Yes. And there was one more incident. The robot even helped the patient for the delivery in the hospital. Yes. So the dangerous places where we cannot go, the robots can go easily. Like burning buildings or buildings that have fallen down. They search for people to rescue. Some of these robots look like snakes. Others look like spiders. Each robot has a light and a camera, so it can send information to the rescuers. You remember one thing, children. Each and every robot will be having a camera and a light. If it is dark or if there is no light, so with the help of its own light, the robot's light, it can capture the pictures and it can send the pictures to the rescuers, the people who tries to help. Who is the rescuers? The people who tries to save lives, right? They are called rescuers. So next one, scientists are EVS. Scientists are now building tiny flying robots. Already they have built, we have seen the housefly movie, Ega, 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 Makki, Makki, Makki. It's there, no? Yes. There was a movie, no? Small, that is also a robot, a small insect robot. How wonders it had done in that movie, we have enjoyed a lot, no? It has taken the revenge, flying here and there, blasting the bombs. everything, right? Yes. So now scientists are now building tiny flying robots the size of a bee, small bee, how the honey bee or the housefly bee or the mosquito. These are the small insects, no? So in that way, they are planning to make a robo. The size of bee. These robo bees are designed to explore small spaces where bigger robots can't go. Some big robots can't go, right? So these small robots are explored so that they can go and get the pictures. Then now you see robots in hospitals. Few robots are there in the hospitals also. Wow. Why? What they will do? In hospitals, robots help doctors do operation inside the patient's body. Inside the patient's body. Children, we cannot hold such a small tools to operate. Yeah, very small and tiny tools, but robots can easily hold those tiny and the small tools. So a doctor sits at the computer. You can see here in the picture, children, where the robot is operating a patient, and the doctor is sitting near the computer and suggesting the robot what to do with the patient. A doctor sits at the computer and shows the robot what to do. The robot arms hold tiny tools and lights. The tiny tools can reach places that a doctor hands can't reach, like inside the patient's brain. Yeah, brain nerves. Have you seen the nerves of a brain? Very thin, very thin. And we really need a very tiny and sharp tools for operating. So the doctor hand may not be. So we are taking the help of here robots. Together, the robot and the doctor make an excellent team. Now, robots at home also. Wow, robots at home. Have you ever thought about living with a robot? Scientists in Japan have built a robot that looks like a child. You see there? A child in a spacesuit. He's looking like a small child, cute child, right? Like Ayan only. Okay. A child in a spacesuit. Scientists want the robot to be a helper for people who are old or in wheelchair. Yes, children. The old people, those who are all on wheelchair, or the handicapped people, those who cannot walk, they are on the wheelchair. So these robots help them in opening the doors, taking the calls, cleaning the home, bringing water or carrying the things for the people, those who are sitting on the wheelchair. Yes, they are very much helpful. The robots can understand some spoken instructions. It can walk, climb, it can walk, climb stairs, turn on the lights, open doors, and carry things. These are all the different types of robots we have, which all together, all the robots together are making wonders. They are helping in all aspects. They are helping for the doctors. They are helping the old people. They are helping the people. They are helping people who are in the burning buildings. Yeah, they are helping the rescuers. They are going on the space, getting samples for the scientists. A lot of things are done by the robots. Now we'll do one activity, children. I'm going to show you the video of making a small robo. After seeing that video, you are going to make a robot of your own at home. You have to give a name to your robot and tell a few sentences about the robot and the speciality of your robot. Okay, you're going to tell that. Let's see now. I'm going to share the screen now. So can you see, children? Can you see this? Double tape. Yeah, 4 pins and a vibrator motor. Here you have a bottle cap and a cell. Let's see now. I'm going to play the video.
Hi friends, now I am going to show how to make a toy insect robot. The requirements are a 3-volt coin cell, an empty water bottle cap, a small mobile vibrator motor, a double-sided tape, and a 4 number of safety pins. That's it. Let's start. At very first, take the 4 safety pins and bend the bottom edges like this in order to place it. These are
See,
the
you
legs
have
of
to
our
bend the bottom
insect
edges.
robot.
How he has bent, see?
And next, take the bottle cap.
He has bent a
And
little the bottom edges and he's going to place them in the
place
middle
the
of that
safety
bottle
pins
cap.
inside the bottle cap
Take a hot glue gun
using the glue gun.
and you're going to stick it to the bottle cap.
And do the same.
You should arrange it into the opposite side. You can see first he has sticked there and now at exactly the opposite side of the bottle cap he's going to stick it. See, both the opposite sides and one more, the middle of that too. Yes, and again one more opposite of that third pin. ఇప్పుడు తీసుకుంటారా? Now you see how it is standing. The cap is standing on the 4
I have
pins.
connected the 4 legs.
See?
Next, we are going to connect the coin cell and vibrator motor and fix it on the top of the robot.
See what does he do now? What is he doing? He's taking a cell and a vibrator motor and he's cutting double tape. He's going to place it on the cap. See? Remove it, place a cell there and see how he's going to place it. The vibrator has 2 wires, children. One wire you have to keep down. See, he has kept down the cell and he's going to stick it. Have you seen it? See, the vibrator has 2 wires. You can see this. One is sticked on the double tape and then kept the cell. See there. And now one more double tape you take, small piece of tape, and you have to stick for the vibrator motor now. See, one more, the next wire we have sticked it to that cell and now the vibrator started moving. You see how the robot is moving now.
Our robot is ready.
Our robot is ready. See. How was the robot, children? Yes, nice.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very-
ma'am. Now only I want to do the too.
Moving around and wow.
Yes, yes. Now you should make a
Ma'am,
robot.
after
Now you should make a robot by yourself and you should become a scientist. I want you to become a scientist. Yes. Yes. Are you going to make the robot? So children, everyone prepare your own robot. Okay. Very good. I know everyone are excited for that.